Hey guys, welcome back to more
Same as yours.
Assassin's Creed 3.
A land in which all might live side by side, free and equal.
Why not join the Brotherhood then?
My father was an assassin. Quite good at his job too, as I understand it. But I hope to have children someday. It's hard to live in two worlds at the same time. So I chose to live in one.
I
Aw.
understand.
I still contribute as I can. That's why we're here now.
So he chose to have a family. Just occasionally helps out. I love when they just trample over people, like out without any regard.
What can you tell me of Thomas Hickey?
He has been running a counterfeiting ring in the city.
I always hit the wrong thing. Uh-huh. I love it when it does that.
And we can have him arrested. He cannot harm the commander. He is in prison.
Do you know where he is?
Not exactly, but I have an idea where we can begin the search.
A Culper ring. What is that? This was a network of rebel spies operating in New York and Connecticut from 1778 until the end of the American Revolution. The group was founded after British forces left Philadelphia and re-established their headquarters in New York City. Washington knew that he needed people on the inside. I've always wanted to use that phrase, and between you and me, I also got quite a kick out of rebel spies to report on British troops' movements. He asked his newly appointed head of intelligence, Benjamin Talmadge, to find some spies, which Talmadge did. Talmadge needed people he could trust absolutely, so he began by recruiting his childhood friends. Nothing says friendship quite like offering someone a job that involves risking their life. The name Culper Ring is taken from Samuel Culper Sr. and Samuel Culper Jr., the code names of two of the ring's main informants. I don't know who they were, but I imagine one was slightly older than the other. The group's biggest accomplishment was probably informing Washington of a planned attack on the French forces in Rhode Island in 1780. They're also credited with uncovering Benedict Arnold's betrayal of West Point, though the evidence for that is sketchier. In any case, the ring delivered secret messages for years, with none of its members ever being captured, with one possible exception, a woman referred to as 355, whose real identity and fate isn't known. The group is credited for being the most effective intelligence operation in the war on either side. You can't know how much it pains me to write that. It took ages. Sorry. I'm mostly over being sick, but not all the way. I still feel like all I do is clear my throat. Smith & Company Brewery. This brewery was built in at last we can talk about beer. The brewery was built in 1752 by Jonas Smith and his son Elias. By 1775, it was the largest brewery in New York. Smith was nominally loyalist, but that didn't stop him from providing beer to Washington's army when it was stationed in the town, or to the British regulars after their arrival. It seems neither army cared about loyalties where beer was concerned. That's the kind of business attitude that built America, the American dream. Oh. I keep falling behind. I don't suppose you'd think he'd let me get off and do this vantage point, would you? Oh, this is where we're
There
stopping.
are rumors of bad bills being circulated here. No doubt they come from Thomas.
What are you up to? This isn't money. It's colored paper. You've cheated me for the last time. God!
Tail the counterfeiter. Oh, I hear something sparkling. I'm gonna have to come back. I might be able to tail him better from above. He looks like the drunk from the group. Oh, I can't remember his name. He wasn't Hickey, was he? I can't remember who was who. Gosh dang it. I thought being up top would be better. So far it has not been better. Yeah, I know, I know. Ooh. I can't hear their conversation at all. Dang it. I did not perform a good eavesdrop. I really wanted to hear what they were saying, too. And I guess there was an almanac page. The Buttonwood Agreement. The Buttonwood Agreement is the precursor to the New York Stock Exchange. It was signed in 1792 under Buttonwood Tree on Wall Street, hence the name. Lucky it wasn't a monkey puzzle tree. That would not be a dignified name at all. The agreement itself is fairly simple. 24 local merchants agreed that they would trade only with one another and that they would take a 25% commission on whatever they traded. And in case you're thinking 1792 is too early for there to be stocks to trade, it wasn't. The first war bonds were released by Alexander Hamilton in 1790, 2 years before, so you're wrong and should probably keep your opinions to yourself. Wall Street. In the 17th century, this marked the edge of the city of New Amsterdam, and it was the location of the city's 12-foot palisade wall. The wall itself was torn down by the British in 1699, but the name Wall Street stuck. By the late 18th century, this was already becoming a financial center. Traders met at the Merchant Coffee House at the corner of Water Street and under a buttonwood tree outside to trade securities. This buttonwood tree is the site of the Buttonwood Agreement, which was the beginning of the New York Stock Exchange. The street is only 8 blocks long, as long today as you see it here in the late 1700s. If that seems extremely small, remember, the skyscrapers are tall rather than wide. Otherwise, they'd be called floor huggers. Okay, Sean's little extra comments in this game just absolutely crack me up. Oh. What you doing? Oh, he's hiding from the soldiers. Interesting. Say, I'm incognito, so they shouldn't care about me. Interesting. Mark.
Boss wants everyone back at the shop. Says we strike tonight. Be worried about that business with the guards. I'm telling you, it's nothing. I've had a spot of trouble since I slipped away. Of course, I'm taking care to keep the distance. I can't believe we're really gonna do this. We'll be heroes. The ones who ended all this talk of revolution. They'll set us up like... bunch of troublemakers looking to upset the apple cart. And some fool filled their heads with rubber. Good folk. Really? Of course. You and me and Hickey. Just some hard luck lads trying to survive in this cold, cruel world.
They're not really talking anymore. How long am I supposed to follow them? Aw. Dang it. How far back is that gonna set me? He turned around and immediately went blue, orange, red, and I was like, crap. Gosh, dang it.
Boss wants everyone back at the shop. Says we strike tonight. Be worried about that business with the guards. I'm telling you, it's nothing. I've had a spot of trouble since I slipped away. Of course, I'm taking care to keep the distance. I can't believe we're really gonna do this. We'll be heroes. The ones who ended all this talk of revolution. They'll set us up like kings. Revolution. Bunch of troublemakers looking to upset the apple cart. Some fool filled their heads with rubbish. Ruined. Good folk. Really? Of course. You and me and him.
Ugh. Get out of my way, kids. I'm really failing this mission. You gonna break it down?
What's this? Thomas Hickey? Might be.
It
What's
is
it
the
to you?
drunk.
Huh. Ain't supposed to be none of your kind left. Suppose I'd best be rectifying that then. Get him!
Why am I not surprised he ran? I feel like this is very brash of Connor to be doing. Oh, it's a cutscene.
There's another one! Grab him!
I am not with him. Ow! Oh, Broad Street. Don't have time to read about that now.
That's my money!
Attack! Nope, nope.
Touch those bills and I'll kill you!
Haha.
Be still. You will do no more harm.
You're a right fool meddling in affairs you know nothing about.
Washington's the only thing keeping the Continental Army together. You kill him, you end all hope for freedom.
Wrong, boyo. With him gone, they'll have no choice but to promote Lee, and then...
You are both under arrest!
Oh, we were just having a scrap, officer. Ain't nothing wrong with two men settling their differences the old-fashioned way. Can't we come to a...
Quiet!
What are the charges?
Counterfeiting!
I had nothing to do with that.
Course not!
Listen, there are more important things at stake here. This man is planning to...
Oh. Well, that was unfortunate. Oh, okay. Ouch. That was rough. Ooh. They took my clothes. I paid good money for those clothes.
You missed me, sweetheart. What? Nothing to say?
If you are here, then Washington is safe.
True. Thing is, I believe I've just been pardoned. Thank you kindly for the rescue, gents.
There can be no further mistakes, Thomas. Am I understood?
Father.
What about the assassin? Yeah, he's here. They put him in a cell right next to mine. Guess we didn't get them all, eh?
Deal with this, Charles.
At once, sir.
What are we gonna do?
You're that boy from the Continental Congress. Adams's little lapdog. I think I have an idea. Yes. 2 birds with 1 stone.
Do tell.
All in good time. It's not like the assassin's going anywhere. For now, we should see about getting you better accommodations here.
What you on about? I thought I was getting out.
I'm afraid you won't be leaving for a while, thanks to Benjamin Talmadge. He's been running his mouth, saying all sorts of things. You're being investigated for plotting to assassinate George Washington.
What a bunch of bollocks. I thought you was gonna handle that.
We'll discuss this elsewhere.
Ooh, that was not a nice look. I can't believe I loved Charles as a character. I thought he was really he was a really cool guy. Okay, let's get up, please. So and now I'm like, oh my gosh, I hate you. He was just so nice to hate them at the beginning.
He's planning to escape. We should get in on it.
Yeah, and what makes you think that?
Caught him carving something in the yard. Slipped it in his pocket real quick when he saw me. Looked like a key.
Probably just a shiv.
Nah, Mason ain't a fighter. Always talking and tricking his way out of trouble. Weasel Weems, they call him.
Sorry.
Bitch. It's not so bad. Even told me some letters once. Write a note to my lady.
Ha! What for? You think that whore's out there pining for you? Saving herself for when you get out? Huh? No doubt she's already moved on to the next fella, and the fella after him.
Shut your mouth before I shut it for you.
Easy now. It was just a joke.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't very funny.
I hate when people use it was just a joke to try and cover up something offensive. I'm like, that was not a joke. That was you being cruel, and you thought, maybe someone would react differently, and they didn't, and so you're just like, it was just a joke.
Smells even worse than it looks.
Is it just a block of stone?
Get up!
Where are we going?
What, Chloe?
Stay out of
Hold
trouble,
on.
you'll wind up
Sorry?
in.
Limit prison guard deaths to 2. What? I'm moving.
not understand English, that it? Do I need to knock some sense into that thick head of yours?
I should try and find this Weems fellow. If he intends to escape, perhaps he can help me.
Mason Locke Weems, but later known as Parson Weems, was a one-time parish rector who became a traveling bookseller, writer, and editor. He's mostly famous for his biography of the life of George Washington, first published in 1800. He was briefly the rector of Mount Vernon Parish, meaning he counted George Washington as one of his parishioners. Weems was a colorful character and a bit of a rogue, always with some story to tell, most of them completely untrue or vastly exaggerated. It's from Weems's biography of Washington that we get the well-known story of young George bravely confessing that he chopped down his father's prized cherry tree. Weems writes that the story is too true to be doubted, but who knows whether the phrase too true to be doubted is true to be doubted. Weems also went on to write biographies of Benjamin Franklin, Francis Marion, and William Penn, again prizing being entertaining over actual fact. They sold well, however, paving the way for tabloid newspapers elsewhere. Okay. Oh my goodness, Chloe. I had my hand down, petting Chloe while I was reading that, and I brought my hand back up for the controller. What? And the amount of dog hair that just started, like, fluttering about.
Mason Weems?
Could be.
What are you playing?
I need your help.
Oh?
They say you know a way out of here.
They say a lot of things.
I do not have time for games.
A shame, as I was hoping you might play one with me.
Fine.
Are you familiar with the rules?
Nope. Is this the game that they're always wanting me to play? Oh my gosh, this is like Dreamlight Valley and having to play Scramble Coin. I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing.
Seeing as you already know mine, what's your name?
Connor.
Pleased to meet you, Connor.
What is the point of this?
Well played. So,
thanks.
What brings you to Bridewell?
Treachery. I have been falsely accused.
Of course you have.
Do I block
Do you
his
not
in?
believe me?
Why should I? You've the look of a brute.
You misjudge. I'm an honest man.
And yet, also a man imprisoned. Tell me how you found yourself in this place.
It is a private matter.
As is what you ask of me.
I don't know what I'm doing. Ooh.
I was trying to prevent a murder.
Oh. Anyone I know?
George Washington.
The others put you up to this, didn't they? Thought it might be fun to have another laugh at Mason's expense. Fools, a lot of them. To make light of something like this. George Washington is brave beyond measure, loyal like a brother, peerless in character, and unshakable in his convictions. That man is our Jupiter Conservator, destined to lead us not just to freedom, but greatness.
And Connor just
Anyone
chilling.
who says otherwise is either a simpleton or a traitor.
Then you understand why I need to get out of here. If I don't help him, he is going to die.
You're serious, aren't you?
Yes?
Very well. It's going to take some doing. See, everything hinges on the key I forged. But that loud Finch stole it. Took me 3 months to make the thing, too. You need to get it back, or We're not going anywhere.
Consider it done.
Okay. Pickpocket Finch without being detected. He's upstairs. Okay. Am I allowed to just kind of free roam? The way he goes up the stairs is kind of funny. How he kind of like crouches down. I need to wait for him to move. I'm the only one who doesn't match them. Like, was I not given prison clothes? Oh. What do you mean I was detected? By what? Oh, by the guards. Okay, I didn't realize I was supposed to be paying attention to the guards. Come on. Gosh dang it. What do you mean? I was detected? God damn it! I literally had the key. Okay. Can I just like run? Apparently they don't care if I run. I love that I can, you know, blend in being right next to him. Okay. I'm just putting myself back in my cell.
This key is useless.
What are you looking at? You in the market for a husband?
Woo! Sorry. He's so fast when he runs sometimes. It's hard to slow him down.
Your key is useless.
What do you mean?
It did not fit the lock.
It's not meant to.
You forged a key that does not work.
Well, that all depends on what you mean by work. It'll get us out of here. Just not the way you expected.
Then how?
You're going to use it to get the real key off the warden. You have to swap yours for his.
Why not just have me take the real key? Why all this extra work?
He might notice if it went missing. This way, he'll be none the wiser.
And when
He looks kind of like Spock.
He won't. That's why we're targeting him.
How do I reach the warden?
Yes. This next part, you may not like.
Oh, as if I've liked the others. Out with it.
You need to pick a fight.
What?
Pick a fight, and they'll throw you in the pit.
And how in the world does this help us?
The warden oversees the pit. Getting sent there is the only way to reach him.
I'll give you credit. You've given this plan to risk my life a great deal of thought.
Take down as many as you can. 1 or 2 will only serve to entertain the guards. You need to make them angry. We all have our part to play. Try not to die.
Fight the prisoners to get thrown in the pit. Okay, here we go. Because I'm so great at combat. Woo! Woo! I was looking at the wrong guy. Woohoo! Okay, I don't think I'm gonna make it out of this fight. They keep... Woo! Oh yeah! Yes! Woo! Woo! Ow! Okay, I gotta stop trying to go for knockout. It doesn't work. I just walked up to someone on the ground and kick. It's gonna hurt, yeah.
Fancy yourself a troublemaker, eh? Some time in the pits to cool your blood.
Great.
Look at all of you, pathetic, dirty wretches. You're not but swine, suckling at the teats of civilization. Thieves and scoundrels all. And do you acknowledge this? Do you repent and beg forgiveness? No. You elect instead to commit new and more terrible crimes inside what should be a place of rehabilitation.
Do I wait for him to walk away, or is he just gonna stand here?
Your time, awaiting the day of release that you
It's a very quiet door. How did this guy not hear me unlocking it? Get him. Get him.
Need to take care not to raise the alarm.
Okay. Ooh. Why are you just out and about?
You'll find Hickey through that door. It's where they keep the important prisoners. Nicer rooms, more space, those sorts of things. It seems even in prison, who you know makes all the difference.
Thank you, Mason, for everything. I will find a way to repay the favor when my work here is finished.
Reach Hickey within the given time. Ooh. Ooh, this is not good. Okay, might have gotten me busted again. Okay. I don't like how he keeps like moving to peek around this corner here. Also, the ticking of the timer does not help the anxiety. Surely we would be spotted here. Yeah, well. Okay, I really need this guy to come in here. Come here. I'm not gonna get the time limit either. What are you doing, Chloe? Or maybe they get just within it. Not him.
Not who you was expecting, am I right?
What have we here? I thought we'd finished off your kind.
You would like that, wouldn't you? To rid the world of all who do not share your views.
Guilty as charged. You're meddling in the
What is with the
revolution
screaming?
causes no small measure of grief. It cannot continue. Our work is too important. But what would you know beyond all the lies Achilles feeds you and the tales you tell yourself?
I know that the people wish to be free, and that men like Washington fight to make it so.
Please, the man is weak. He stumbles and stammers through each engagement, making it all up as he goes along. His pedigree is pathetic, his military record even more so. I could
He
go on
personally
and on.
does not like
We'd be here
Washington.
for days, so manifold are his faults, so deficient are his merits. He must be dealt with. You as well. I will abide no more flies in the ointment.
Here's how it's gonna work. First we bind you and bring you to your cell. Then tomorrow, you go before the court, accused of plotting to kill good old Georgie. Maybe we could pin the murder of the warden on you too. You did kill him after all. And who wouldn't take the word of Charlie over here? Once that's all squared away.
You gonna start huffing
Well
at
then.
me?
All those years ago, the child in the forest was you.
I said I would find you.
And so you have. But not quite as you had expected, am I right? You know, all of this might have been avoided had you only done what I asked.
What?
But what's done is done.
Great. Oh, this was for nothing. Stop. Stop huffing at me. She's not like full volume huffing, but just a little under her breath.
Up! Up with you! I said get up! Walk!
No.
Bye now.
Sounded like my whistle. This is my chance. Or not. I wonder what he meant by, like, all the lies Achilles has told us.
Hello,
Oh, it's
Connor.
Halen.
Didn't think I'd miss your going away party, did ya? I hear Washington himself is going to be in attendance. Hope nothing bad happens to him.
You said there'd be a trial.
Oh, no trial for traitors, I'm afraid. Lee and Haytham sorted that. It's straight to the gallows for you.
I will not die today. The same cannot be said for you.
That's enough. Keep moving.
Are they throwing stones at me, I'm assuming? Well, that's what it looks like, but... nothing's making contact. This guy's gonna... or not. Oh. Someone just took somebody out, but I don't know if it was my side or their side.
You are not alone. Only give a cry when you need us.
Forget about me. You need to stop Hickey. He's...
Up you go. Don't want to be late now, do we? You just had to be an hero, didn't you? You and Georgie both. Now you see what it gets you. A pine box and little else.
Brothers, sisters, fellow patriots. Several days ago, we learned of a scheme so vile, so dastardly, that even repeating it now disturbs my being. The man before you plotted to murder our much-beloved general. Indeed.
Well, yeah, there's someone else. I think they're out there with us.
Madness moved him, none can say, and he himself offers no defense, shows no remorse. And though we have begged and pleaded with him to share what he knows, he maintains a deadly silence. If the man will not explain himself, if he will not confess and atone, what other option do we have but this? He sought to send us into the arms of the enemy.
I didn't know if it was going to, like, prompt me to whistle.
Justice to send him from this world. May God have mercy on your soul.
Need to stop, Hickey. Go!
Oh, okay. Do not let Washington's bodyguards die. Will kill enemy militia. Why is it slow-mo? Oh. Get him. Why are we slow-mo?
Damn it. I thought I'd at least live to see another day. Shame.
I want answers. Why did Johnson try and buy my people's land? Why was Pitcairn targeting Adams and Hancock? What purpose would Washington's murder have served?
Well, this is a lot of
Why does your order
questions.
support the British?
How should I know? The Templars, Lee, big man Haytham, they has the money. They has the power. That's the reason I threw in with them. That's the only reason. Sure they have some sort of vision for the future too. I didn't give a damn about any of that. They can sing their songs about mankind and its troubles. They can make their plans and spring their traps. Don't bother me none. They paid me, so I said yes. Didn't bother to ask who, or how, or why. Didn't care.
You chose to side with men who would rob us of our humanity simply because it was more profitable?
What else is there? I'm not some blind fool to give up all I've got on principle. What is principle anyway? Can you bring it to the bank? Don't look at me like that. We're different, you and I. You're just some blind fool who's always chasing butterflies. Whereas I'm the type of guy who likes to have a beer in one hand and a tea in the other. Thing is, boy, I can have what I seek. Had it even. Your hands will always be empty.
Okay.
At ease, man! At ease! I said, lower your goddamn gun! This man's a hero! Oh, the General can be so stubborn sometimes. Piffle, he said, when we warned him something like this would happen. Piffle!
Stop.
He wanted to kill the commander. Nearly killed you as well. He was a scoundrel.
But still a man.
You're nothing if not consistent.
Where is Washington? I need to speak with him.
Bundled off as soon as your execution went sideways. He's likely on his way back to Philadelphia by now.
And so am I.
Something wrong?
He is still in danger. Hickey did not act alone.
Hookie. Oh boy, new outfit. The prisoner outfit. Just what I always wanted. I want my clothes back. My badass outfit.
Quite impressive what you've accomplished.
Oh. That's better.
Is that a compliment?
Well, don't misconstrue. I'm sure the whole endeavor will end tragically. But to have come this far, well, it's more than I ever expected.
The people
Thank
yearned
you.
for freedom but feared to grab hold of it. That fear is gone now.
Thanks to you,
No. This they did on their own.
you diminish your role. But you have always been of humble heart.
I do what is right. No more, no less.
You cannot tell him.
I have to. Otherwise, he will never be safe.
He is safer not knowing. By planting the seeds of doubt, you threaten to topple his entire endeavor. If Washington is paralyzed, Charles Lee will strike. You'll cause the very thing you aim to prevent. Hunt the Templars, as is your duty. But do not drag these men into it.
Oh, I need to end the video. John Hancock. Big signature.
We must indeed all hang together. Or most assuredly, we shall all hang separately.
You are once more our savior.
Oh, this is not the Declaration.
He's gone to try and hold New York. The British intend to take it. I fear we'll need to recall our men from Quebec as well. It's one thing to declare our independence. Now, my friend, we must make it so.
Okay, this is where we're gonna end it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. I do have my Sims channel and my Twitter, both linked down in the description below. If you'd like to check either of those things out, I would greatly appreciate it. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.